Whew, good morning. Look at my eyes. You can tell I'm tired, huh? One of the people that talked me into doing these live broadcasts said that you're supposed to wear makeup. You're supposed to get up, put on makeup, take the wrinkles and stuff out of your eyes. I thought, well, that's not going to happen. And I look at myself this morning. I go, man, you need more sleep or some makeup. Anyway, you guys will bear with me. You know what's going on, right? Good. So good morning. 26 days of you. Day 12, I think. I lost count somewhere along the weekend. And we can talk about that. But what I'd like to do today is spend our time discussing, well, what's it all mean? And we've talked about this before, and giving meaning to the events or the mistakes or the successes that we make. And when we give meaning to those things, it's up to us, because those meanings shape the decisions that we make based around what's going on, right? We've all talked about that. You guys know what I mean. We've experienced the idea that we can make ourselves feel positive when we want to. We can spin anything into a learning experience. These are all tools that you have developed over the podcast or over your life. So there's some things I wrote down to make sure that we got some notes. But first things first, are you writing down your dream journal? Are you guys taking notes? And are you doing your gratitude statement? It's Monday, and it's really early for me. I'm coming off of a very busy weekend, and I'm grateful for that. One of my gratitude statements this morning would be, that I'm grateful for the talents, and I hate to use that word because I'm not a braggart, but the talents that I have that allow me to affect people's lives through singing, through teaching, and the ability to make a living for my family that way. And that's definitely, I'm grateful for that. And of course, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this opportunity to share and learn. And I'm grateful for my beautiful wife and my family. So those are the three things that I'm grateful for today. And, if you're having a problem being grateful every morning, and sometimes it gets rough to wake up all the time and be grateful for something, just stop and give yourself 10 minutes and do 3 for 3, right? Do 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things you're going to accomplish today, and 3 things that you've already accomplished. So looking back at successes helps us build success, and then creating 3 new things. And when you look at them, when you look at your 3 things, you do your 3, you're grateful, and then you, okay, today I'm going to accomplish this. And in your mind, already see it accomplished. You know the steps it's going to take to get there. And if it's a bigger goal and it's going to take, and your goal is at the end of the month or at the end of the year, what are the steps today that you're going to take to achieve that goal, and see them in your head already done. So 3 for 3, take 10 minutes for yourself. Okay. All right. So what does it all mean? Now that's a huge question. I love questions. I'm the why guy. This is the big what question. What is the meaning to life? Now that's not what we're going to tackle right now. We could, but that's not what really we're here to talk about. What does it all mean? We go back to, well, this can touch on a lot of different things, and I'll probably, navigate through a couple of them. But when we're talking about success in any form, personal fulfillment, financial success, relationship fulfillment or success, however you want to deem those things, these all, fall under the subcategory or the main category of success, in my opinion. So as we're talking about success, we're talking about how to change our state and make our decisions. We're really talking about, what does it mean? Let me explain. Let me tell you what it means. If something happens around you, we easily can go into road rage. Everybody relates to road rage. Let's start your morning and you stub your toe, or you burn your breakfast, or you're running late. You get up out of bed and you're 30, 45 minutes late. You slept in, or whatever it is. Those things that happen around you, not to you, right? They don't happen to you. You could think they happen to you, and that gives it meaning. Or they happen around you, and what does it mean? And how does it set the day for you? Well, the state that you're in, and when I talk about states, I talk about states of emotion or states of being, right? The state that you're in at the time will dictate the meaning you give to what it is that's taking place. You let the dog out. This is one of my favorite ones in the morning because if I'm not careful, it changes my state and gets me grumpy. I have a very old dog. I love him to death. Um, he's having a hard time getting around now. I think he's 18, almost 18 years old now. Um, but I let him out every morning when I wake up. And bless his heart, he can't hear. Just say, can't hear very well at all. And usually I'm in a hurry. And when I say I'm in a hurry, I'm not rushing around, but I've got a schedule, right? I want to get to work and I want to get started. I want to get on here and talk to you. I want to do some research. I want to learn some new things before I start teaching. I want to spend time with myself. So my poor dog goes outside and he'll we got a big yard, and he'll head around the corner of the house because I'll go to cooking breakfast or something while I'll leave the door open for him. And it's time to go. And he's not back. And my state goes from, I love that dog, to dang it, I wish he could hear. Where's my dog? Oh, come on, dog, where are you? And it can quickly roll downhill because I take it personally that he's not listening. Well, that's not the truth, and we know that. The guy can't hear. So what meaning do you give to it? And the decisions you make, do you yell and kick the dog in the butt to tell him to come on, or do you patiently wait? And I've learned to turn the lights on. He comes in a different door than he goes out because he forgets which door he went out. But what a great opportunity to have that dog around for that long. So the state that you're in and what you allow to change those states can definitely determine the decisions you're going to make and the meaning you give to things in that day. Did you know that there are 80 different muscles in the face? And when we're talking about changing the state and what does it mean? If you look at a situation, and again, I'm going to say things that are happening around you, not to you, because I don't like the statement, these things are happening to you. I'd rather say they're happening around you. Okay. Follow me there. So there are 80 different muscles in your face. And I should know this. I have nerve damage and I work on it all the time, but if you walk around with a frowny or a grumpy face, there's no way you're going to feel empowered. There's no way you're going to feel happy. And just those muscles in your face can dictate the state that you're in. And it's true. It's true. Put a big smile on your face, an honest to goodness smile on your face, and then think of something on top of that really makes you happy, or something you love, or something you appreciate, or your gratitude statement with that big smile. And it may not be a smile, it may just be a grin or wide eyes or whatever, but you start your day feeling that empowerment. Those good feelings will resonate throughout the day, right? And we've talked about this. So what meaning do you give to the things that are happening around you is determined by the state that you're in. And I feel like we've talked about this before, but coming off of this weekend, what I'd like to add to that for you from my own experience is our tripwires, our automatic pilot navigation that can pull us back off course. And I'll share this with you. And it's a little personal, but I'll share it with you. And because I learned from it. But in the realm of the music industry, in my life, there are certain behaviors that have become ingrained in our being. And it's automatic. And what I can tell you is that it's very true that you can go back to an automatic pilot mode and relive or just slip right back into that behavior. Now, I've changed my life for the good. I've changed it. I've changed the way I eat, the way I think, the way I speak, the way I work out, the way I sleep. And you get back around, well, for me, you get back around the music industry, for me, okay? And your sleep patterns get off. It's given, right? You're staying up late, you're doing shows. I don't do that stuff anymore for the most part, except for when I sing. And it changes not just your sleep patterns, but my state of being, my personal state of being, because if I wake up late, I feel that I'm behind the curve. Now, these are self-induced, self-realized. I put this on myself. I know I do, but it's what happens. Okay. I like to get up early, hit the ground running, and make the best of every day. Well, when your sleep patterns are disturbed like that, things change. And there's nothing you can do about it. The shows are in the evening. Um, that's just how it is. But you fall into patterns. And it's not just staying up a little late, it's staying up a lot late and then sleeping in the next day. Well, I'm not much of a guy that'll sleep in, so I'm up early, tired and beat, and not focused well. So you waste some time, and then these automatic pilot things kick in. You don't take time to work out. You don't take time to eat right. You grab whatever you can or whatever's sitting on the counter or whatever you had last night that's left around, and you start to tumble. I start to tumble. Well, now what does it mean? Do I allow those behaviors? Do I allow that type of action to pull me back and weigh me down? Because yes, you can. And yes, I'm a perfectionist and I beat myself up. So the meaning I gave it was, I failed. And the failure word, the F word, failure, sometimes weighs heavy as opposed to it's a learning experience. Well, what can you learn about making the same mistakes to sabotaging your success? We all do it. Give me a story about the time that you sabotaged your own success. Come on, let me hear it. I want to know. What action do you find yourself every once in a while stumbling over? Is it the ice cream? Is it the sleeping in? Is it the failure to make the call? Is it the failure to make the decision? Is it the failure to get up and do what you need to do? What is it that trips you up? And what meaning do you give it? Well, when we fail, we have a tendency to ponder. When we succeed, we have a tendency to just kind of let that go and sit where it was. I don't know necessarily how to break that cycle immediately yet. I'm going to learn and share with you how I do that. But what I can do is tell you this. Hindsight is a great tool. Looking back and writing down these things or sharing them with your coach or somebody else like that, you get to look at the reality of where it comes from, choose the state that you're in when you talk about it, and then give it the meaning it needs. And that's where I'm going to leave you today. So for me, in that whole situation there, good morning, Mr. Motley. Did you get to the back on the bricks or back to the bricks cruise? It was really cool. I talked about that, but that's not what we're talking about today. I just want to say that. So what meaning did I give it? Where did I put it? Well, I'm doing it right now with you. I waited. I pondered everything. I got it in line in my head, and I'm sharing it with you, using you as my coach while I'm coaching you. And this is what it boils down to. There are certain things in life that are automatic. I have got to reset the mode and change the entire approach so that these automatic things move to the side and allow a new path or a new course of action. Okay? Things that were automatic, notice my verbiage here, things that were automatic now become registered memories or lessons learned. Failures are only lessons learned in how not to accomplish something that you were working towards. So if you consider something a failure and you use that F word to hold you back, it's an automatic pilot thing, right? Failure means this. Well, change the way you see that. For me, the patterns that were automatic that are set in motion, some of them you can't change. Singing is a wonderful feeling for me. Sharing with the audience is an incredible feeling for me. Sharing the stage with a group of guys who actually enjoy what they're doing it's way better than it was a couple of years ago. And it really is. So these things make me feel great. It's the other things that become automatic with it that need to shift. So a new approach is necessary. A new course of action will come from that. And how about this? A what can I term it as? I don't know. A new memory? No, that's not enough. A new mark? No. A new emotion? There's going to be some new things here that are going to come with it. And I'm excited about that. Of course, the music is something I chose to push to the back because of my health. And we'll have to see how that goes towards the end of this year. I hope it doesn't change, but right now I need to look at it. I've got anyway. All right, so there it is. What does it all mean? What it means is what you make it mean, or what you tell it to mean. Where does the meaning come from? It comes from our states of emotion, or our states of empowerment, or lack thereof. And the way to change your state is to move. Just get up and move, and you move your face muscles, you move your body, you move locations of where you're at. If you're sitting someplace that's depressing, get up and move away. So these are all ways to change your state of being. Get on it, do that, and then tomorrow we're going to touch base and we're going to come up with some exercises. I have some exercises for you that are going to help you reframe and restate your being. And these are real physical things you can do, and exercises and tools that you can move forward. Does that sound good? I hope so. If you have any questions or you have anything you want to talk about, put them on here. I know it's early and I miss our interaction. I really do. I mentioned the other day, real quick before I jump off, that I will be, let me get this, working with a lady in her magazine. She has asked me to do a weekly article, Ask the Coach, and I think it comes out on Saturdays. And it's Gather, and I believe it's Grand Traverse. It's a magazine, Gather Grand Traverse. And I'll post a link on here for that. But you can ask the coach and probably stem a lot of these from what's happening there, as well as what you guys are doing. But come on here, let me know what you think. I'll post this to the Facebook page, and you guys can also comment on there. But I miss our interaction. I really do. Okay, guys, I love you. Good morning, Sarah. I know you're not awake yet. I love you. I kissed you goodbye this morning. You were really sleeping well, so I didn't want to wake you up too much. But let's go. It's Monday, and I'll check back with you on the fitness challenge later this afternoon. And things have changed for the fitness challenge. I'm not going to put them on here. Well, yeah, I am. I'm doing 300 sit-ups in the morning and 300 sit-ups in the evening now. So 600 sit-ups a day. I challenge you to follow me. Or get on it with me. Let's see what happens. Okay. Have a great day. I love you. Peace.